A good look there at the home of the Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Now to the plate, Danny Santana. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, center fielder, number 23.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And the runner back. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. No one out with a runner at second. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
First baseman Matt Adams.
Matt Adams comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. So here's Matt Kemp now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Kevin Pilar.
In there for strike 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Chase Utley batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. First pitch coming. Here it is. Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down, good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Chris Carter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. From the stretch. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And swinging his smoke, and he lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here's Steve Pearce now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Right fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Saunders.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Standing in, Chris Coghlan. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Nick Markakis.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adonis Garcia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So digging in now, Hans So. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. Garcia is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Brandon Phillips.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Russell Martin now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Center fielder,
digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Utley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Smoke toward third. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. At the plate, Chris Carter. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Smoke. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third but go to second. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Teheran sets. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Steve Pearce stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pops this one up. So waits on it. And the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. Now here's the pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Third baseman Nolan Arenado.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
That misses. 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Smoke has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Coghlan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He singled his last time up. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field. A base hit. Coghlan rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kemp racing back at the track, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
First baseman, Matt
And
Adams.
that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Back up the middle to Lewitzki. The throw to first. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Drilled to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Troy.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box, Steve Pearce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Right fielder, number 5.
In now, Michael Saunders. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Please.
Number 57 takes the mound.
Number 57.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Saunders becomes out. Number 2 this inning. Jose Bautista will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Russell Martin. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball. Standing in, Adonis Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter, Adonis Garcia.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Hans So is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Phillips
gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, Danny
Chop
Santana.
fouled over towards the coaching box.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no out.
But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Up next for Atlanta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan
Roberto
Arenado.
Osuna is going to take over here.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Now some
Number
definite
54,
signs of life in that Toronto
Roberto
bullpen. Both a lefty
Osuna.
and a right-hander begin to throw. Nolan Arenado stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he's got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's a set.
Tulowitzki to first. Wow. Stepping in, Matt Adams. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Matt Adams.
Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-6 ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, and he's called out on a close play at first. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Devin Travis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
New
for the
pitcher
Braves,
set to take over as
number
Chris
63.
Medlin will go to work. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay out that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed on the side. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Pitch is popped up. Bautista on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
Ready once again, Adonis Garcia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Slurve in there, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Hans So is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Carter. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Markakis on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoak now. Two home runs. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. This is skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Danny Santana. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. To his right, Smoak. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Singled homer run in his last time up. And that misses ball 1. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Arenado.
Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders racing back. He's there to track it down. Ready for another shot. Now, Michael Saunders. They'll start things out here. Sam Freeman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. He reached on a single in his first try. Arodys Vizcaino. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jose Bautista becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 home to Martin. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well, so make it Here's Matt Adams now.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Adams.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pierce is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the
number 62.
2 out, nobody on.
Aaron
lifted the other way to left center. Pierce is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Odubel Herrera is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Markakis is there, and Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard. To open up the inning. Ricky Jonathan Lucroy will come on to pinch hit now.
Number 24.
Dylan Betances comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back standing. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this